I did bring some light kindling today. I had some old 2x4s that I went ahead and split up. I know when I was out on the beach, I think it was last week, I was having some troubles getting it lit. So once I got it lit, it was great, but I was really thinking I wasn't going to be able to. So I figured I'd bring some dry kindling with me. I wasn't quite sure what was going to be on the island. I'm sure I could have found something now being out here, but I've never been here before. So we'll go ahead and get this thing struck. All right, guys, I got the fire starting, and what I'm going to move on to here is what I like to use, my Brown's Bushcraft. I mean, I know a lot of people use them for different things, but basically it's a waxed canvas that I like to use as almost like a clean mat for anything that I'm cooking. This way, let me reach across here and get my grate. There it is. Okay. This way, it kind of keeps everything clean, out of the sand as best you can, organized. This way you kind of see what you got and how you got it. And my Brands Boards stainless steel cooking grate, which is amazing because unfortunately sometimes you buy these little cook stoves, and these little cook stoves only give you these like tiny little, I mean, they're good, they're compact, but I like having something a little bit more sturdy on top of my grill. So I don't use those too often. I have, but I don't necessarily like to. Now this was actually kind of a neat purchase. This is actually where I keep all of my oils, seasonings. So today, I usually keep on me on average, I keep a vegetable oil, a sesame oil, and an EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, and then this one I've got some garlic powder, some homemade blackened seasoning, some jerk chicken seasoning, salt, pepper. So nothing too crazy, but just enough to spice some things up while you're out here. Must have a cutting board. I didn't have one last week, so I went ahead and got on Amazon. I think I maybe, and it fit perfectly in my mess kit. I think it's maybe like 7 inches wide by like 8 or 9 inches long. I think it was like $5. It really wasn't that expensive, but it allowed me to be able to cut cut the lemons up and things like that. So, and of course, my Coolina knife. I love these. I use them at the B&B as well as out here or whatever. So, and then of course, the piece de resistance, sriracha. Just toss that there. So today, what we're gonna aim to do is we are going to, so yes, I have some parsley from our garden out back, radish, some coleslaw, just not coleslaw with all the mayo and everything in it. This is pretty much just the carrot and the cabbage. So this way, and we'll use that as toppers for our tacos. And then I do have some mayo, some Mexican cream, and that's going to be for our topping for the tacos. So always bring an extra rag. I learned that last week too. So, and our grouper. So this grouper I get from a local fish market right up the street from us. There's a few that I like going to, but typically I'd have to say that they're probably my favorite. I probably get the most out of them. It's super close to the house. This way it's not too far. I can kind of get up there and back. They have an amazing product. So, and I love the folks that work there are absolutely amazing. So, but But yeah, so I like to try to make sure that I support as best I can some of the local fishermen. A little bit of veggie oil. Just make sure also anything that you take out goes home with you. You know, don't use it as a way to dump your trash. You know, make sure that anything you take to an island, take out on your kayak, if you go camping, whatever the case may be, the best thing to do there is to you know, take out what you take in. It's actually a pretty big fillet. It's going to be quite a bit. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to blacken this. No, I think we're going to jerk season it. So it doesn't take much. Go ahead and discard our, it's not going to be quite even, I'm going to have to cut it. Next on our list of things we're going to be making here is we're going to start assembling our tacos here in a second, but I need to make up my sauce. So we got about 2 tablespoons of mayo. Tablespoon of the Mexican cream, or you can use sour cream. I prefer to Mexican cream. It just tastes a little better to me. And we need some garlic powder, like, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 of a teaspoon, and like a smattering, not much. Garlic powder can be pretty overwhelming if you put too much in it. And then what I'm going to do is the blackening seasoning that I used, or the jerk seasoning, I'm going to put a little bit, not much, but just a little bit, just to help bring the flavor of the fish out. And then a smidge of sriracha. I'll probably use some more sriracha later on. And now, where is my towel? I'm going to go ahead and cut the lemon up, because we are going to use one of these for the sauce. Slice this up. And we're going to just mix. It's like a spicy mayo combination for the tacos. Now it's time to assemble. Just regular old flour tortillas. One piece. One piece. Don't need quite all this slaw. A little bit of radish. A little bit of parsley on top. A little bit of my mayo. Bon appetit. Amazing. Hey guys, if it seems like this video was cut up, it's actually because it was. I ran into a situation where I took all kinds of extra footage that I was expecting to have for this video, and somehow I lost it between downloading it and putting it on Final Cut Pro and beginning the project. So I had lost my intro, I lost my outro, and a whole bunch of other footage all throughout. So, but we will aim to be better next week and really get a lot of the additional footage that I was hoping to have for this particular video. So that being said, throw me a like, comment, subscribe, really helps me out, and I will see you next week.